My damn street niggas, we ain't really comfortable with all of that thing. What you trying to say?
Do what you do, baby.
Yeah, I want congrats. I seen to come up through the mud. You feel me?
Real
Yeah, I'm saying, like I said, I used to be top. I'm one of the ones. When that nigga said he had a phone, his whole joke, man, I'm looking at the screen like preach, cause I was on the phone with him. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying?
Speak another general to NOLA the podcast. Keep your body clean, huh? Yeah. Hey, y'all, it's late as I know it's late as the fuck, you heard me? So, but at the same time, y'all know OGs get special privileges on my shit, so understand me when the OG, you know what I'm saying, say he got time, we gonna make time, you heard me? So, about to bring the OG up, you understand me? We gonna get into this fire conversation right quick, you understand?
This shit, look, I spelled the name wrong. OGE.
Oh,
What's happening with it, nut?
I see you. Baby, you want to shout your people out or you want to get right into it?
I mean, we can get right into it, you know. Look, but see, I don't, you know, I don't know nothing about this shit, bro. I done put OGELOV.
I got you. No trip. First of all, I just want to tell you, it's an honor having you on here. You know, you one of the pioneers and this shit, and y'all ain't never switched up on us. You heard me? And I respect you. I salute you.
Yeah, I appreciate it, nut. I mean, you know, that's where people know me from. You know, I used to rap with a group called the Prime Suspects with No Limit.
Mm-hmm.
Was in a couple of movies and shit. You know,
Yeah, Dave.
made me famous for a little bit, but you know, after that shit was over, it was right back to the trenches. You know.
I already know. Won't you formally introduce yourself for the viewers, you hear me?
My name E in the New Orleans street, OGE Love. You know, I went by Uzi Man with the Prime Suspects, but you know, no fucking body know me by no fucking Uzi Man. That was P word. But
Right.
You when you look up the music, that's what name under it though. You know?
Facts. So how long you been fucking with the music? You hear me, huh?
Man, say, bro, I started fucking with music. I wasn't really no rapper. I started fucking with music like in I had caught a robbery charge in '94. Now I was in I was in Jefferson Parish. I sent that bitch to
you caught a wait, hold up. Oh, you playing with JP like that?
No, man, them bitches had me bad, man. Man, look, see,
Right.
I had got busted with some
You ain't
yay.
gotta get it. I mean, you know,
So
you ain't
look,
gotta
so
get
I'm about to tell you, it's shit. This history. I mean, I already did time for it and everything, you know. But I'm saying I got busted and it was the bus was on the news, and when the bus was on the news, some lady say, "Oh, that's the dude ride me right there," you know. So they put me in a photo lineup. Some lady 76 years old talking about I robbed her. Man, they had me fucked up.
Yeah, man. Bless our heart, you heard me.
Bless our heart.
But so you mentioned '94, you heard me. On a lot of the OGs, they look at '94 as one of the most violent year ever. You understand me? In my era, I say
That bitch was
it was
cool.
90. I say it was '98, but in y'all,
Yeah, I'm gonna tell
it
you
was
the most crucial
94.
ever. The most you say 98.
Yeah,
Not
in
okay.
my era,
Oh,
for my era.
right. You 80s baby?
Yeah, 85. My birthday was Wednesday. I just
I'm
made.
Brian. Happy G Day, man. Happy late G Day. Say
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna keep that thing all the way 100. Cause the roughest era I ever seen is right now. Right now, cause like I'm talking about that 94, that 94, that 2004, that 98. With it, I ain't never seen it like it is now. You know,
But
like you.
all right, take us to '94. You heard me. What was it about '94 that had the record before now? To the generation.
Niggas just was on some other shit, like they had all that technology and shit they got now. You
Yeah,
know, you had all them fucking cameras. They ain't had all everybody pulling out a phone. Shit, if you pulled out a phone back then, you was a big time. You
facts.
know, you was the truth, and you had the big Motorola joints. You know, so you pulled out phones and shit back then. You know, we could get around on beepers and shit. You know,
Mm.
so if you back, excuse me, back in you know, niggas was just hitting each other, bro. Like they was jacking. It was disrespectful. It was a fuck you, my gun bigger than yours, nigga. I take your shit, kid. You know that's just how it was. It's kind of how you know niggas is now. You know
So
niggas.
what's in your opinion, you heard me, OG? What's the difference between now and when you was coming up as like about 14, 15 years old?
Well, I mean, the cats that was in the streets, or the dogs, should I say, was in the streets. They had more of a respect. You know, like you know, nowadays, well, at least it seems as though you know motherfuckers don't care if they hit kids and shit. You know, dude, bro. The people used to really tell you get out the way. You know,
Yeah.
y'all side. You know, get out the way, man. You know, they should protect women. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like I don't know whole shit like tender dick, but you know,
No,
just
like that's
protect.
how women we gotta,
Yeah,
yeah, we the men.
they protect their queens, man, mamas, bro. You know, now, you know, and that's our children. That's my children. Era out there like right now cutting up. You know, we got to reevaluate. But I'm saying, see, our mamas and daddies and them ain't had to deal with this technology. The technology shit to me, bro, like the fucking internet and all of that man, it's hard to monitor them fucking children. They, you know, like you always see on the internet, motherfucker be like such and such, they out there robbing. Do you know where your children at? You know,
Yeah.
that be, you know, people don't even think their kids out there, these youngsters, I mean, it ain't just the youngsters. You know, it's our fault for the youngsters. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
So
we
you think that from the internet being how it is, you heard me that they had more peer pressure. See, because we would be the generation under y'all's, right? So you think that they have more peer pressure due to the social media now than we had back
yeah,
in the day?
like everything, like see, like I think I don't know fucking conspiracy theorists or nothing, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
just telling you what I see. Like they, you got the check spell on the phone, you got the motherfucker, you don't gotta read nothing. All you gotta do is Google it. You don't gotta read, you know, that shit, man, hey, what's such and such? You know, you just talking and the shit just coming out the air. You're not exercising that brain. You know, you ain't
Yeah.
shoot. Anything you do, you gotta shoot them jumpers. You
So you
know,
think that's a you think that's a gift and a curse because you know what I'm saying
yeah, yeah.
it's easy, it's way easier to learn, it's way easier to get information, it's way easier, like you said, you heard me, you can just
It's dumb
talk on
doctor.
your phone and ask it a question, you dig? So you think that's a gift or a curse, you heard me, that the
I
information
mean,
is just right there in your face like that.
I mean, it's a gift and a curse, probably about equally in my mind. When you ask me like that, I mean, you know, you everything is so much quicker. But you, I guess you leave your mind to go in lazy places. You know,
Yeah,
like you got too much idle time now. You know, you don't gotta, you know, you don't gotta go. Everything come to you.
facts,
You
facts,
know,
you ain't got to know
everything
what.
come to you. You ain't gotta go do nothing.
And that's I think that's one of the biggest differences too. Just like you say, you heard me, everything coming to you. Back like in our era, like we had to go like get it, like we had to like
You get
go
it. Yeah,
through it. Yeah, we had to go through it to know it. And it's like people be doing documentaries and shit on the streets and shit. So these little dudes, like, not I ain't talking about the ones from my era. I'm talking about like the new niggas, like the I guess the sidewalks. You
yeah.
understand me? They think that they know about it, but you got to go through this shit. You can't just like watch it on YouTube and pretend you like them dudes on YouTube.
Yeah, you know this YouTube, not man. I when I got out of jail, bro. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like the world had I did 6 years from 13 to 19, right?
Facts.
So when I got out of jail, the world had changed like big
Mm-hmm.
time. You know, like if you ain't had an email, you couldn't do nothing. You know, you
What's
if you
what's the biggest thing you had to adapt to when you come home, OG?
oh it was a couple of quick hitters. You had to get it quick too. the first one is you can't be scared to have your pipe because you gonna need that bitch. That's one of the
Yes,
first.
that. Yeah.
You gonna need that bitch anywhere you go in that city. Yeah. So you gotta have your pipe, or I had to get over. You know, you can just come out the can on the pipe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nowhere
You
around
trying
you,
to
but
get caught up.
yeah, you gonna get caught up. But you know, you don't have it. You know, it's that shit just be for protection. You know, you ain't trying to be motherfucker tripping so much. You know, you
Yeah.
that in the fact that everything costed so much. I ain't remember
Yeah.
it being like that. Everything was true, man. I got 4 daughters, man. I took the motherfuckers to Walmart, man.
Yeah.
The Walmart and McDonald's and knocked my ass off, fuck me up. I'm like,
Yeah. I got two boys.
McDonald's. I'm
Two
like, what the
boys and two
fuck
girls.
happened? McDonald's was $70 for like 6 of us, 5 of us. I'm like, what the fuck? You know
Y'all
that
might
that
as well should have went to like a
Dang, dang. I'm thinking I'm about to, when before I left, we had the little dollar menu joint, give me, the little all
oh
American meal.
no, oh no, oh no.
That,
I don't even think they still got that
no,
all
they don't
American.
got that no more. They don't got a dollar menu. Everything ain't nothing cost $1.
Yeah, you gotta put everything together.
At the dollar store, shit 150. I'm just saying, ain't nothing cost
Yes, you hear me?
nothing cost
But
$1.
but OG, so when you know what I'm saying, coming up, did you first start to realize music was music? Like, you know what I'm saying, like the beat and the words, and you know what I'm saying, like, you started
Well,
to realize what music was.
well, I mean, I guess everybody is individually different. We different. Like I guess, like you might be somebody that could get the drums and shit. I can't fuck with that.
Yeah,
I might be somebody that could throw the ball. You don't got my mix. I don't got your mix. So my little suit, my little gumbo. When hearing music, I just could always play melodies in my head, but I can't play them. I can't. But I can hear it in my head.
yeah,
So when I was about to come home in '96, from '94 to '96 on that robbery charge I'm telling you about, when I called home, that nigga telling me, man, this be a millionaire. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I look on the TV, I see Silk with Sean. I'm saying we come up together. So I
mhm,
see him on that talking about players from the South Stack G's with Pimp C and fuck me up. You hear me?
mhm,
So
mhm.
so now I'm in this bitch. Don't know if I'm gonna go home. I seen though they got so many dudes called life sentences. I was in the tears with in the jail with. So
Yeah,
I'm on that type of charge. So this is all I'm seeing. So and started playing in your mind that boy you did it or you didn't do. You better take the best thing smoking. Or
you
whatever
got it.
whatever. No, I ended up getting off. I ain't did it. So I went
Yeah,
I went to war with them.
okay.
And they but I played with myself.
Hold on. So you said in that bit for 3 years that they kept
I
pushing
know
you back?
I set enough for 2 years. I set enough for 18 months. I set
Yeah,
enough from December '94 to May '96 or something like that. And
fight.
yeah, and when I come home, I kind of like fell straight into I couldn't rap. I
Yeah,
couldn't rap. What I'm
yeah.
saying. First raps, man, they be having people on.
Wait. We gonna get to that. 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 All right. So boom, who you listened to before you started rapping though? You heard me?
Oh man, when we was on that motherfucking Two Pistol, Pac, Tupac, Bones Thugs and Harmony. It's the youngest bone. That was the
Yeah.
you
Mm-hmm.
know look, they used to always try to get me to rap it when I was in jail. That's when I first started knowing I could rap a little bit, but I ain't had no material. You
Okay.
know, I ain't had no material with it. When that dude used to say, "You give up the cash because that was your ass because me and my nigga was hungry," and if you was
Yeah.
with me, you might be simple and So when I start, everybody could. Makes it simple and you guess what, nigga? You feeling what is the number?
Like
I
harmonizing, like
used to run that bitch, and
yeah,
they be like, man, let you run that bitch again. I used to take, not taking their words and I'd be rapping them, and I say that the boy Mac told me one time. I mean,
mm-hmm,
when he came home from off the bed,
mm-hmm.
uh, Mac told me he said, E, you always had the voice. He said, well now you got the passion and the wordplay. you know, so that would make, you know, the you know, if you catch a break, you know, we was just talking some positive shit, but he get that
Right.
was the ultimate compliment coming from to somebody who I thought was like
A
super.
lyricist.
Yeah, super. That nigga, that's super.
Yeah, yeah, he's very and I follow him on IG. You heard me?
Yeah,
He got it with the instruments now. You understand me?
yeah.
So he didn't up this game. You heard me? You still listen to the same people that you listened to before you started, or you switched it up? You heard me?
I mean, I listen to. If I run across your shit and that bitch nice, I'ma fuck with it.
Fake,
You know,
fake.
like I mean,
So
you know, everybody go to throwback shit. You know, I might be in the mood. I mean, my favorite nigga ever probably was DMX. You know, like
mm.
I'm saying, if I go out of New Orleans, you know, DM. I mean, you know, D. You know, so
So what about local? Who was your favorite local rapper?
my favorite logo rapper. I mean, you gotta go with Soldier. I mean, you got to go with.
Yeah, man.
See, well, this the dudes that was around. See, all right, so I think even right now I rap like I got a piece of all of that. Like you
Wait.
had
That's that. Wait, we gonna get that OG.
oh,
Them later
all right,
questions.
I keep
Yeah,
going
yeah,
too
yeah, yeah.
far.
Yeah. So tell them where you from and give us a little background on your upbringing, you know what I'm saying, as an insight coming up where you from, you hear me?
I'm from uptown of the Parkway. You know, I first I jumped off the post on Loyola between Saratoga and Saratoga and Loyola across from the that is Sandpiper. You know, that's where I was from there to the Parkway. You know,
Okay.
so I always hustler. You know, till I became a rapper. You know, when I became a rapper, we couldn't hustle no more. You know,
At
so
what point
all the
at what
goofy
age
shit
did
that
you
I've
at
been
what
through it all. Huh?
at what age did you decide to become a rapper?
Rapper, let me see, man. Let's see, now, you know, we signed in like 90, what that was, 97, 97, 90,
Okay.
97, 97. We, you know, like, remember the Body movie?
Yeah.
All right, well, the soundtrack was the first shit I ever was on. You know,
All right.
so
So
so then
when you started rapping, you kind of hit the ground running, like you got signed right after that, or you
yeah,
had to hit
like
the
I see my shit was the partner shit. All right,
yeah.
so bam, my partner Gangsta T. It was me, Gangsta T, and Skinu. God bless the dead. Skinu passed away. You know, so Gangsta T. You know, me and Skinu hung since 7 years old. You saw one, you saw the other. We went together like salt and pepper, like Mike and Ike. You know, my dog. So you know, but T came along when we was like 15, and so from
Mm,
15 to we they they Skinu graduated, me and T dropped out. You know, and we kind of went different ways and shit. And so, you know, when we all come back and hook back up, you know, when we see that's like 4 years after high school, and
mm.
what how old would be? I don't remember. 1891.
How old you
I was
was when you
about
got
22,
signed,
23,
OG?
about 22, 23, something like that.
Okay. So at what point did you realize, all right, I'm cool with this shit and I could really do something with this help?
Nah, well, I didn't realize I was cold till the other day. I'm cold now. I'm nice.
Yeah,
I'm nice.
you nice. You
Yeah,
nice, don't
you know, I ain't coming from no cocky place neither. You know,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
cause I be, you know, I, I'm saying I'm like this here. If you could keep up with me, you nice. If you could burn me, and I, you know, I'm a critic, and I'm saying I'm gonna keep that thing 100. If I like it, I'm gonna fuck with it. I
Right.
reach out to a lot of niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, only a couple, came up the bat or we did something. You know, I ain't really moved on my end properly yet either. You know, to
Right,
push it
right, right.
like the push.
What's stopping you? What's stopping you?
Well, I just, life, man, like I couldn't dedicate my life to rap. You know, I got other shit going on too. You know what I'm saying? I just started rapping. I just been rapping like a year again. Let me tell you,
Yeah.
listen, check this out. I'm about to say this crucial.
Go ahead.
Man, I start rapping and back then and from when the limit was over in 2000, from 2000 to
Mm-hmm.
2000, when I went to jail in 13, I ain't write one rap.
Right.
I
Why
ain't fuck
not?
with not one rap. You know,
Why
man,
not?
I just wasn't into rap. No, by that time I thought wasn't no more rapping. You know, like I better catch my cut. You know, get it. You know, do what I got to do to to survive. You know, to feed my peace. So then, I I um I go to jail for so I go from 13 to
13 to
14, from
19.
14 to no, I'm saying I'm trying to tell you when in jail I only had a little period where I rapped. You know, I was in
Okay.
the cell blocks in David Wade for 2 years and 2 months. And it's like the cell, the cell block, you being in the bad like a bathroom for 2 years and
Y'all
2 months. I'm in
Joseph.
that bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about look, and I had a few little raps in my head, but they were so see it's different now. See, you can't rap how we rap back then. See, you
No.
got to harmonize. You got to you got to sing. You
Like
got to
Juvie.
you got to like I'm saying like Kevin Gates and Young Boys,
Yeah.
like the baby, like
Yeah.
they like Dirk. You know
Yeah.
if you an older nigga, you better go listen to them little bars. See
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
see how they see what's going on. You know, you can't cut
That's how Birdman Birdman always breaking the new artists or fucking with the little young artists. You know what
the
I'm saying?
trend,
That's
the
how.
trend.
Mm-hmm.
See, Bird, smart. That's a smart nigga. I mean, who could deny that? Look, still doing
Yeah.
it. You know,
Yeah.
name me somebody else who done it better. You know, shout out Bird.
Shout him out. Shout him out. All right.
One,
What
I'm saying one dude I never met. I seen it Riverboat Hallelujah way back in the gap, but I never
mm,
did shook his hand and nothing like that. Knew all his legend I ain't never met.
was it really tension between New Limit and Cash Money, or was it just all long ways?
I mean, a bunch of it was on wax. They had they them dudes Cash Money in this is me talking. You know, they wasn't really tripping like that. You know, I'm saying they had a few little episodes where niggas tripped out and said, shit was going on. But I mean, niggas caught each other all the time, and it was always, they were like, man, didn't caught that boy, like that. Oh, ain't nothing happened. You know, so I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, man,
Regular
dudes
hood shit.
like that. Yeah, it wasn't tripping. It was more of the top dogs, had
Yeah.
problems with
Yeah.
whatever they had problems with. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
The niggas who was underneath all of that, they ain't nobody, nigga ain't had no problem. You know?
You
Who
remember the
got
first
who got hit from Cash Money or No Limit and they said the other one did it? Nobody.
nobody.
I'm just
And
saying, so what the
they was
fucking problem was that?
Mac and Jeezy did that niggas in trouble and shit.
Hmm?
Mac and BG, they did that niggas in trouble.
Nigga. But see, yeah, that was before BG had that. They had that already before Mac come now.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you
Oh, I
talking
forgot.
about the
Oh,
paying for the souls, that shit there? Yeah,
yeah,
they
yeah. Okay, I
mm-hmm.
didn't know that. I found out. I found out something new. You remember the first song you wrote after y'all got signed?
Yeah, fucking right. The cops running after me now. We was going to get on the Body soundtrack. And I, boy, this is my first song I'm writing. They sent the beat. We used to record on some shit called ADATs. It was like
Yeah,
this, what I mean, these big like VCA 8, little smaller than that. But that was they some kind of shit Cal and them would do to them. They would format them. That's what they say. They're gonna format the ADATs. And them ADATs was you. I guess it's like the equivalent of the memory in your computer or something now, And
yeah.
so that boy, when we got up there, they had our ADATs and shit ready. He said, Pete was like, yeah, I got y'all ADATs now. I don't know what the fuck a ADAT is. So on the way up there, we got the beat, and man, halfway we about to Gonzalez, nigga. I can't come up with nothing.
No, no. So what you were like nervous, or you know what I'm saying? Was you
No, I
like
just wasn't. This just wasn't my thing. I'm just new to it. I'm just like I'm like a nigga that got potential to
you the
play
little
basketball,
project?
but that got potential to put. But this is first time going to practice ever.
Yeah, yeah. So let me ask you something. Did KLC really invent the 808?
No, he didn't invent the 808, but
Okay.
he got some shit with an 808 pat in it and with his shit and he used the 808 or something like that, but he didn't invent the 808. You had D Nice way back in the Gap. The VR 808 is dumping. I'm saying, that's way before KL. The 808 been out there.
Yeah.
But KL do have something like just say if a producer go to buy some shit for his computer, a drum pattern mix or something, KL got something in there that's right now that's like, that's his shit pattern. This is his shit. Yeah.
So how you got out that I guess that was what, writer's block that you had?
Well, no, I just got lucky that night. It just came to me. I really KL was doing the beat. It was KL made the beat. So really I was like I did a skit. Like I did like on a I say some shit. How the song went, man? You didn't even think about this shit. It was like but I say something about we saw two more cars and then get him, get down, we did a shit and that kind of took away a bulk that I couldn't think of, and but it was some creative shit for me to, to do that. And KL was with it, he liked it. He was like, yeah, fucking right. He matter of fact, he on the skit saying, get him, he playing like the police. I know that I die if I let them coppers get me. My shit got 33 rounds and taking stupid bitches. We was on some ignorant shit. Like the boy, we was
classic shit. Classic shit. Yes,
just on
classic shit.
Yeah, say, listen, no, look, I swear to God, bro. Like I hear a lot of people say that, and a lot of people liked that shit, but I didn't think we could rap at all.
Look, like, that was my next question. Did y'all set out to make history, and then in the making of the history, did y'all know that y'all was making history?
Nobody on No Limit set out to make history. Nobody did. That shit was
not even me.
He ain't set out to make history. He got to a point where he everything he touched was gold. He just had this run where he had from a 97 to like right around 2000, like a 3-year run. I'm saying I venture to say 96. He had like a 4-year run that was too gangster. I mean, the same thing happened to him, happened to us. Like when you think this shit ain't gonna never stop. Think it's gonna keep. This was just on a bigger, massive scale. That nigga couldn't do no wrong. I mean, Young Boy couldn't do no wrong at one time. G Unit couldn't do no wrong at one time.
This nigga went to the NBA and everything, huh?
Went to the NBA and everything. I ain't gonna lie. Not the end of the thing with the NBA. With the but listen, the boy, he could really play. In his time when he was a young, he could get down. I saw him get down. Man, the first time I ever met Pee Wee, we would play basketball with some like semi-pro dudes. They had some, you don't even know about this unless you round these kind of semi. But he wasn't.
My daddy come up with Pete.
Yeah, what's your dad's name?
I'm gonna tell you when we
All right. Yeah, he went to the he played the college ball and all of that shit. And I seen first time I ever met him, he like took over the gym. And everybody was like, but he came down with the next time I saw him, he came back with the TRU shit everywhere. Yeah. And we, that's just like you right now. You got some shit on that say ABC, 323. And I'm looking at it like, I'm like, all right, you got your own shit on, but I don't think.
I thought so. I thought that was C thing.
No, it's True and all of that. Was a rich C was in the army around this time. So this is just me logically thinking. I'm right around that.
He was in the army.
Who C? Yeah. Yes, he was in the army.
Okay, because I knew Mystical was in the army thing, but I ain't know.
He was in the army. So I'm just logically thinking that when P came down, C ain't had nothing to do with TRU. What C did was they was TRU. The brothers, I think, P we True. So they just was kind of doing whatever it did, and then so treat P was No Limit. He wasn't endorsing nothing with True like. So C just took that out of that, and as a branch of that, and made True Records.
Did you feel like a star at that time?
I mean, I feel I mean, my level of everything in life went up. You know, um, I had the nicer cars, more money, more bros. That's all the young want. I'm saying but they got some mature young, and they got some, they got some like, how you what? You like mature?
What was
Let
the
me
biggest?
look.
What was the big?
My partner used to tell me. My partner used to call me bust a stack in the head. Like the boy said, man, as soon as you get a check, you bust a stack in the head.
Yeah, you busting every. I'm
That boy,
saying
that
though,
big,
you get it fast, you spend it fast. You hear me?
yeah, that's that. Like I'm saying, I'm just living in the moment. Like it's still lit. The same. Remember, I told you I had the robbery charge. Well, the coke
Yeah.
charge that I got busted for, that's
Uh-huh.
still open on me. I got
Bet.
busted. Listen, I got busted in '93 for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It I fought the charge all the way to '98. P paid for the lawyer. P paid for the lawyer. The lawyer, he got, it was my mama house. So, she had, so we got busted with 2 bricks. And so,
Mm-hmm.
my mama house. So when the people come up in there, because of whoever the house for got to go to jail. They got
Yeah,
to go to
yeah,
jail.
yeah.
So,
That's
so
how it was then.
yeah, that's how it was then. I don't know how it is now. But that's how it
Yeah.
was then. So the lawyer came out there, but so we was facing 15 to 30 over
Mm-hmm.
possession of intent to distribute over 1,000 grams. That's what the charge was then. So
Mm-hmm.
so he say he said I can get you 5 years. That was the judge had just came into that section. The old judge had retired. This one of his first 5 cases. Old famous judge. So he come in that bitch. He say you could go to trial right now and face the 15, or you and your mom could take the 5 year pay. I said, shit.
What the fuck you think I'm gonna do?
He's so fucking long. He did. So, but
Yeah.
I'm saying, what I just remember my mind frame at that time. Like I thought I was going, and I couldn't let my mama go to the bank.
Right.
If it came down to it, it did.
Right.
So I just felt like I'm gonna live it up. I ain't saving nothing. Fuck that. I'm going to the bank anyway. That I ain't lying. Dude, he stepped up on me on that one, no
Right.
doubt. And
Did you
so
know? Did you when you was with them, right? Did you know that y'all was as big as y'all was?
no, and see, and that's funny because because we see Mac and Fiend and Mystical and all them dudes was rappers.
Right.
They been rappers. They
Mm-hmm.
been know how to do that shit. Like, you got to learn how to do that shit. You got to
Mm-hmm.
shoot them jumpers. Them dudes been shooting them jumpers.
Yeah.
They been shooting them fucking jumpers. Say, man, I remember them niggas used to get on song with us and eat our head off. You hear me? I'm talking about, they,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
them niggas eat our head off,
I'm gonna
but
tell
I'm
you
saying,
this.
but they got dudes like, like yourself, they be like, man, that shit was fire. I'm like, shh, boy, well, they were just like kind of like, and for me at least, I mean, I wasn't intimidated, but it was just like, yeah, I ain't never think I could get, that good.
You
And
played your
so,
position. You played your position.
yeah, played my position at the time. So then when years later, they Mac Mac did all that time. Mac come home. Mac, Mac, he one of the greatest lyricists ever out of New Orleans. And
Out of
Fiend,
anywhere.
yeah, out of I apologize. Out of anywhere. Um, Fiend was always the dude. He was that dude wasn't gonna let none of them dudes burn him.
Mm-hmm.
And he keep up. Well, to whereas everybody be betting the money on the fast horse. Like if you was betting who was gonna burn. I'm not saying that went on. I'm just saying I'm looking at it years later, analyzing
Yeah.
it. But
Yeah.
that's how it was. Man, that boy Fiend said some shit about you gotta duck in the cracks of concrete to find me. Man, come on, murder, 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 murder. Oh, them
Yeah.
niggas, well, they be
Yeah.
cutting up. So that shit, all of that was by chance. No, that wasn't no, that man ain't sit down and had no perfect recipe for that. That shit was by chance, and you got all of them dudes on there, and you had Kid with the sound of that time, KL,
Yeah.
Moby
Yeah.
Dick, Craig B, Odell, Carlos Stevens, man,
Moby
them
Dick.
Moby Dick, them dudes was putting that shit together, you know, and they and boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, you know, I'm talking about hustler, but you know that shit was, you know, it was
Real
just,
hip hop.
yeah, it was
Real
just a,
street hip hop.
it was hard. You know that shit was hard. Like you know, you got Mia coming on that bitch. You
She
know,
snapping. Yeah.
she's snapping on everything,
Everything.
everything. I mean, find a whack verse. I challenge you. You know,
Yeah.
she's just snapping on everything. Then you got these little boys. You know, you got Mac. This nigga just eat that bitch. You know, you know. Then you go get Slim. You know,
Yeah.
Slim come home. Through KL. Slim come over there. Slim say, hold up, wait, let me get Gateway. How? He ain't going, I
Yeah.
ain't going nowhere without my cousin. Them bitches come out there, come straight to the residence
You heard
in
me?
Baton Rouge. You know, ain't never left. You know,
Did you look did you look at them as stars or you just looked at them as your little
nah,
partner?
we all come out together. We just partners. You know, we just trying to. That ain't no different than if this say like little dude Ralph 49 right now. You know, he
Mm-hmm.
like climbing in New Orleans or whatever. Just say if you just had a bunch of them niggas together. We just had like 50 of them. You know
I,
that
I I interviewed Reginelli. Reginelli
was
said that I interviewed Reginelli. He said that Slim was one of the funniest dudes he knew.
stupid, stupid.
Uh Tell me
You know,
something
you know,
about
you know who was even funnier than Slim? That bitch C could have did real stand-up comedy.
yeah.
Dog, she could have did that bitch. That was. I'm glad he ain't never fuck with me, bro. Cause I could. That nigga, that was a fool. Dog. He get on
They
your
were
ass, oh, you
they
in
used to
trouble,
be ribbing, like with the ribbon
man.
shit.
Man, he'll just pick a nigga. Oh, yeah, and for whatever long ride we gone, oh, dog, you know, that nigga, that was a fool, dog. That nigga pick a nigga, dog, and Slim. Like it was rare that them two was gonna, go back and forth because they was both was too good. You know,
Hmm.
they go, they ain't gonna go at each other. You know, this is gonna
Yeah.
rip everybody
Yeah.
else. You know,
Yeah.
they gonna bounce off each other. Type of shit. You know,
What was
that
it? What was it like being in the year with all these your little partners, but how I look at y'all as legends? What was it like just actually at that time being in the studio like with the likes of Slim, C, like you say, Mac, all them at the same time? Did you know how great y'all was? Somebody calling them. I hope everybody having a very NOLA night or early morning. Have you look, whether you look at your glass half empty or half full, you heard me, it's all on you. But hope you enjoying yourself. If you out, you know what I'm saying. I hope you strapped up. Um, I'm not a I'm not to put the guns up tight. I know how it is out here. Watch yourself. Watch the females. Watch the niggas that's watching you. You understand me? What's down, J bitch? I'm on here with the OGs. You know what I'm saying? Another legend. Uh damn, I think it's phone out. But we gonna shit, I'm a Joe's with y'all, you heard me, till he come back. You heard me? But yeah, you know, another legend. You understand me? I be, you know what I'm saying, running it with the OGs. What your good Jesus beard having ass doing, dog? Huh? That nigga got a good Noah beard, you hear me? Two of everything, two dinosaurs, two elephants, you hear me? Looking ass. I'm about to rip y'all. Tony, I'm about to rip your slim neck ass too, boy. With that big ass thigh. That boy got a fucking a You charging up? Oh, you still out there? You still in the you still in the streets out there? My dog got the fucking Tesla thing, you heard me? y'all be going to get gas. You heard me? My dude got to charge up. His stupid ass dude. It's just like a cell phone, though. You heard me? He be forgetting to charge up. We be on the phone. I be like, bitch, what percent you on? 8. You hear me? But yeah, all right. That's what's down. What you doing? Where you at, Tony? Yo? What you doing, bitch? I was just chilling. OG hit me. You heard me? I was like fucking right. You heard me? Formula with no limit. Man, I was trying to get to you know what I'm saying? Like, how I was being in like the studio with them. You heard me? Cause Reginelli said Slim was, you know what I'm saying, was the funniest nigga. He's saying C, you heard me? I wanted to ask that boy how it was being in the studio with Mia too, you heard me? And but y'all gotta check cause I know his phone was there, you heard me? But damn dog, OGE on Instagram. Man, that boy be going in with the freestyles and shit, you heard me, with the lives. My bad, y'all. That me some big chicken with the petite. Man, y'all know how wifey do it, but anyway, that boy be going in on the lives with the freestyles, you heard me? Y'all make sure y'all check him out. Man, ain't nothing. I could tell y'all this IG right here. Hold on. Pull up his IG right quick for y'all, you hear me? Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I'm too up, you hear me? His fucking phone too up, man. All right, there we go. So I'm gonna play one of that boy freestyles, you heard me? Let y'all hear my people coming, you heard me? Hold on. And support the real too, you heard me? Y'all go I'm gonna tell y'all his IG and all that stuff, you heard me? Hold on. I gotta find that bullshit. Fucked up DAs, the judge, he a beast like the mayor went to jail. An undercover guy go TV in Charlotte City, nigga full of the whole deep home of the choppers. Hoes busting head, a baby daddy slapped her, not that part day. Another closed casket, you know how they come in, got the beautiful women, know how to get it. Suck a lot of dick, they gon' eat a nigga up. If you fuck them like a dog, them bitches love on you too much. The ballroom on fire, everybody strapped. When I leave that bitch, I put the Mac on my lap. Red bone, heaven, menage a trois. Sex in the city, boy, you know. Fucking mix the drink with the weed. The dope, mix the Hollis with the essence, then they party some more. They take her out of town to fast. Fuck him up quick, make him get on his knees. Now up your shit, give me all that. All right, I'm about to. I'm about to call you, G. She want me to call him. I can't get it. I'm about to call you on this one. You heard me, G? Yeah, that's that boy right there. Hold on, I'm gonna call it. You want me to call you on? I don't own the rights to this music. Like what? Never told, never will, jagged and flawed up. Robberies, batteries, possession with $10. I was $1 million dreaming, but got caught up in the end. Fucking cat, I kill a rat, stomp up on lost snakes. Dog is all I ever been, my nigga. Y'all better fuck with my people, man. Y'all know I fuck with the real. We got music coming too. We got some music coming too. Who Facebook? My Facebook here.
Now you got that old lady stress. Some niggas be really tripping like you want a nigga to hit a wolf blue on the wrong nigga. Got to stick by a cool killer. I'm feeling some type of way. Got a F in there in my trunk. Long that's on that shit. 100 that I can talk. Fucking right, fucking like fuck every nigga. Love is killing season every day, my nigga. You know what's up. I'm feeling some type of way. Got a F in there in the trunk. Smoking us on that shit about 100 that I can talk. Fucking right, fucking like fuck everybody. Love is killing season. They my nigga, you know what love.
On the right to this mute. Hold up. Wait, you gonna give me copyrighted. Hold on, y'all. Let me hit him. See what he talking about. Hold on, I'm coming, y'all. Y'all know I'm tore up anyway, so this ain't nothing new. Hold on, y'all. Yo. Hold on. All right, we back. Who Facebook? My Facebook his Facebook. Oh, I got this phone. I can fuck with y'all in the comments. I'm tripping. I'm about to rip one of y'all. I'm about to fuck out one of y'all. Hold on. I'm about to hold up. About to hold up. Hold up. Cool. Alright. So I'ma play his music till he come back, you hear me? I'm gonna play his music till he come back. You heard me? Hold on. Let me find something for y'all.
I bounced out in 95 on 2 years joke. When I hit the streets, I wanted a job. You know, my grandma picked me up from the bus station. Face filled with joy. When she saw her boy, gave me the big hug and said, I hope you like in the back of my mind.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah, shit. Oh yeah. You fucking with that one? My picture is. I'm saying Hollywood was making them bad. Cause the booty the women for the other stuff. Nigga, fucked up, dog. I love that nigga to death. Got my phone, you ain't shit.
You got one you want me to play?
Nah, I mean you playing. Say, you know, like
I
say,
like all the bitches, dog.
me too. Me too. You know, say, but you know, like everybody that be around me, like I just fuck them all up with the rap. That's, you know, like
Me too. They
I
ain't
just
know
fuck.
how to rap either.
No, I'm not. I ain't mean like that. I'm saying like they get sick of me, because that's all I be want to do. You know, that's all I be want to do. Like,
You
know,
still got the same love for the music that you had when you came in?
I probably got more love for it now than ever.
Why?
I mean, because it's something. See, when I was in the cell blocks and I was rapping, I used to put them concerts. We used to do them concerts, and I ain't had nothing to do but rap and read, you know. And so I just be rapping around, and I be, you know, I get something, you know, start hitting beating, you know, whatever, and I started to love it, didn't. And so, you know, when I come home and I see you go on the internet and you just pull beats up all day, you know, and I'm like, damn, you know, I just, you know, I just let it rap.
Shot the coolest nigga out that used to be in the session that's not coming home.
Ooh. Coolest nigga that's not coming home.
Yeah, shout him
Oh,
out.
you talking about in the can?
Yeah.
Oh man, it's not coming home. Man, they got some nice niggas, dog.
Shout them all out.
They got let me see. Man, they had a dude in Hunts, bro. When I went to ARDC in 13, they had a dude in Hunts, bro. I don't know, his name was Slim. I don't know his name, man. I ain't never heard nobody sing like that. Man, this man has studio quality. This man has studio quality voice, you know, singing. He's singing for the free people. He ain't, you know, the free people that don't even fuck with, you know, that's police. He making them melt. You know, this nigga, it was a fool. But I don't know.
All right, he was the one that a nigga used to pay the Zuzus for like Mother's Day and like your girl birthday and all that to sing on the phone. Yeah, all right, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That's him.
Okay,
He was that dude, you know. But I ain't never seen nothing colder than him. You know, they had a lot of dudes got paid for that, but he the one. He's the coldest one I ever seen. Now, you know, they had you know, Mike Orleans was you know, he a human. See if Mike, man, he don't ever be want to do it. But see if Mike, if he could have beaten and put that jailhouse rock on, oh, he'll fuck you up. You know, you know, like the dudes that I fuck with on the street, like the youngins that I think nice. You know, they got a bunch of them in the city nice now. You know, I like Legit Jerk. I like Mike Arlene. You know, I like Legit. You know, I like the top. You know, they got a bunch of them.
You
You
open
know,
the features.
oh hell yeah. I'm over. I write for you too. You know,
You
I,
heard me?
I got a,
Would you
I got 100 of them bitches. You hear me?
yeah,
I got 100 of them bitches. Them bitches
whole
just
clip?
whole clip, dog. Whole clip of them bitches. You know, rap for rap. You know, let's go.
Would
You
you
know,
ever sign another deal again?
I mean, shit. If a deal right, you know, like you don't have to have a deal no more though. You know, I
Yeah.
mean, if you want the quick payoff or whatever, I'm saying, you know, to take it to the next level, you know, from what I see, all you need to be able to have some money for marketing. You know, if you
Mm-hmm.
can get it out there, if you can get your shit heard, you know, you can and you got the product, you know, you got the actual raps, that not the bullshit, but you got that shit. Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you know, so that's what I'm trying to do. You know, like
So that's
you
the
got
number
you
one.
got
My
you know
bad. Go
that
ahead.
I'm sorry. Yeah, dog told you, you know, you need money to make money. You know, if you just, but you don't need much as you think. You know,
Mm-hmm.
but see, you know, first you got to get where you comfortable at for the do all your shit that aside from rap. Rap will pay off down the line. You still got
Mm-hmm.
to eat right here right now.
So for you, since you said that, did life ever get in the way of rap, or did rap ever get in the way of life?
I mean, you know, when
Except
that
for
shit,
jail. I mean, obviously jail. You heard me?
yeah, I'm just so when that shit was beginning to be over with, you know, my girl at the time was just like on some shit like, man, you need to start focusing on, you know, like try to talk to me because all I know is, you know, you get shit falling out the sky, you know,
Yeah.
so you know, you think that shit gonna be there forever. So you know, you like, man, you need to get focused, man. I ain't focus on nothing. All I want to do is rap, and I wasn't even good then.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
The
but that's
squirrel.
all huh?
You a squirrel.
I was spurred to, I was spurred to the life, you know, that type of lifestyle. That you know, it was, you know, you had the best of, you had more than the average person had, far as even before you got in the house and all of that. You know, you stayed in the in $1,000 apartment way back then. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and they furnished the little apartment. You know, the bullshit furniture, but it's, you know, till you get your shit or whatever. But it just was nice. You know, you're not riding in the bucket no more. You know, you got a Camaro or a Aurora or a truck or something. You know,
Back
pulling
then,
up.
that meant something.
Yeah,
Back
fucking
then, them
right. You
times.
pulling up with the twankers on that bitch going boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
You wanted to know it.
Take it to when C came home the first time, and then take us to when C caught his time. The energy, the mood, you know what I'm saying, and
Well,
how everybody was feeling.
you know, I'm saying, like I say, you know, see people stay right up the street from my people. So, you know, that's how we even met, that, you know, young or whatever. But when I used to see him when he got all them charges and shit, I used to see him in the Hummer all the time. You know, he hollered, but we just wasn't nobody. People wasn't that was on No Limit wasn't close like they was before. You know, all
Right,
kind of shit that happened. You
thanks.
know, people was guarded and shit. You know,
Right, right,
so niggas wasn't hanging no more like that. You
right.
know,
Yeah. But okay, so at what point did it stop being fun, so to speak?
shit. When that bread stopped, when you go when that bread just all the way stopped, you know,
Yeah,
it got real. You
yeah.
know, it got real. You know, so you know, like, and I kind of like got a pre-warning to like the last let you know my nigga part they was cousins. You know, my dude T Gangster T and P was cousins. You know that he told him, you know, this is the last money you getting. He said I'm gonna split it with E. And he said, do what you want, it's yours.
Mm.
That was the
Fair.
last year we got. You know,
What's
so
the what's the most important lesson you learned from life? What's the most important lesson you learned from doing time? And what's the most important lesson you learned from entertainment?
Say from in life, right? Most important lesson.
Mm-hmm.
I always tell somebody like yourself, like you act young blood. I be like, boy, if you did something wrong, you better hurry up and do something right. You know that.
I hear
You better, you just better get right, whatever it takes. You know your unique situation, just like it was like the pot of soup I'm telling you about. Yours different from mine, but
mm-hmm.
you born with knowing what's right and wrong. You can feel that shit. Nobody that hating all that shit taught, but you feel it inside of you when something happened, if something right or that ain't right or this wrong. You
I hear
know,
I hear you.
that ain't being soft. That's a human being. That's just that's just emotion. That's what happened. You better learn how to control that shit for when you gotta play it accordingly for however it falls. You need to be ready for anything.
Thanks.
Calm, cool. You
Thanks.
know, that's that's what I would suggest. Now, what the other one was?
Prison.
That was life.
That's the life. Prison.
I'm saying that was the explanation about life. What the other one you asked me?
Prison.
Prison.
Mm-hmm.
Prison stupid as a motherfucker. Prison stupid. You got everybody up in this bitch. They got like iron musty. Like stealing is looked down upon in prison, but there's thieves in here. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
kind of like the oxymoron of that kind of shit. And it's like that. You got all of these fucking mind games going on. It's just
Yeah.
it's crazy. You got this is bullshit. And so you got these prison arming these dudes. Like in the work releases and shit. Man, I was in work release, dog. I had to go work 16 hours to bring $200 home. I mean, well, $300 home a week. But eight of the out they take 60. See, when your people, this for everybody listen, when your people go to work release, this is what they're gonna do, your people. If they got one job, they're gonna take 63% of whatever they make before taxes. So that's if you got $100, they taking 63. Now you go pay your taxes. That's what that's what your people are gonna get. Now the only way they get to keep some money if they go get a second job. When
Mm-hmm.
we get a second job, the people could they still tax you for that one, but they can't touch the second one at all. So whatever you make up, but whatever job got the most hours, that's the one they're gonna take. That's how it really works. So that's the kind, and they put you like you could go and work release or something, and they if you a good worker, they don't want you to go home. They don't want you to get the programs. That's the kind of shit that I saw in that bitch or went through or whatever. That the jail is just but the most important lesson about jail is when you in that bitch, that ain't where you want to be. So you try to stay out here, but you don't never stop being no man.
Thanks. And entertainment.
Hey, I'm saying some shit you gotta entertain. To get there wherever. You don't never stop wherever you at. You don't never.
No. What's the most important lesson you learned from entertainment?
Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You might only get one shot. Do
Yeah.
not get
Yeah.
your chance to
Yeah.
blow. An
Yeah.
opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better.
Oh,
I mean, and that just was spontaneous. That's the only when you asked me that. That's what popped in my head.
that's enough said. You hear me? From the first song you wrote to the most previous song you wrote, how many songs you got in your catalog
Right now,
right now?
I got a full clip. Plenty of them.
No, give me a number. From the first thing you wrote to the
Since I
to the most
since I come
previous
on,
you wrote, huh?
what the first thing? Oh, you talking about?
Way back, way
Oh,
before.
that's you talking about stuff that's out there already.
No, everything that
Right.
you
So
ever.
what I
How
put
many
out there before, what I got right now. Shit, I
from
got.
from?
I
Mhm.
I I I could go. I could run. They go take most songs back then. Songs had three verses and shit, but we was only doing one verse because it was three of us. So I'm saying I got about 350 verses.
Out
Oh,
them 350.
that I could go to and rap different shit.
Out them 350, you got a favorite one?
My favorite song, believe it or not, is okay. So when I come home, when I first, yeah, they got a little dude I was locked up with that 7 Wall Shorty, right? So 7 Wall Shorty, this nigga crazy motherfucker. So Shorty was like, man, I'm about to go rap it.
He
So
making noise now. He out here making some noise now.
look, I called Shorty, right? I called Shorty. I said, Shorty, I got a song for you that gonna blow you up. And nigga said, man, what you talking about? I'm already blowed up, you know. This nigga Shorty. You know, I said, he just was like, man, nigga, I got this, that. I'm like, all right. So he didn't even want it. You know, I probably wasn't gonna even rap. He didn't even want it. Like, I mean, so I called and I rapped it for him. And he like, man, I rapped it. He said, man, you left it on my voicemail? He said, that was fire. So I doubled back and I said, look, I got another one for you. This verses that I wrote at Wade, you know, in the, you know, or whatever. So when I'm like, you know, I rapped down for him. So that nigga called me back the next day and was like, you know, man, you know, we just had a little bang bang or whatever. And so it kind of made me mad. But I was glad he did that because not when animosity or nothing to get, you know, Shorty. I'm my homie. So
yeah.
you know, I was like, it made me want rap. It made me want rap.
Right.
You know,
right.
so and since then, that was like January. That was like January last year. Not this year, just past the last year. So it's like a year and something. I've been, you know, fucking with the rap again. But the first rap, with the question you had, the first rap, my favorite one is the, you know, they had a family situation, and
We Joseph, we ain't going nowhere. I hope everybody having a very NOLA, you know what I'm saying, early morning. You heard me? If you out, watch yourself. You know what I'm saying? Stay strapped up. Watch your surroundings. Watch the people that's around you. Watch the people that's watching the people around you. You know, the objective always to, you know, everybody get home. You know, everybody get home safe. Everybody get home the same way that they came up. You understand me? So, you know, we're gonna wait for the OG again. Like I said, all right. So I can play some more of the music. You understand me? It's I've been hanging my flesh and I've been the bag of the hammer. On some fucking police again, I'm a full-time family. We crashing now, got your pistols cocked up the thighs of my freedom. When I'm stressed out, I'm around on the town as I'm heathens. Got a false bitch beat up for me, always there when I need her. She go to bustin' that pussy over, she want me eat it then feed it. My POD come by the house, wanna search in my dwelling. I've been having some fucking thoughts about fucking this melon. That nigga tell me there's nothing, ain't put no money on this phone, no. I was off in that penitentiary, dog. I could call home, laid the dog in the distance. When I fell on that joke, but when I touched down on my feet, nigga wanna come close. I love my mom and sister, grandma and my auntie. And the shit hit the fan, they never leaving their hanging. So in it, direct up on they like, you know I'm fucking and banging. Take my lick if I got her, I ain't telling no nigga. I stay away from you flunky niggas, still in the bed. Lot of dudes say they real, but need some shit to their head. For them cats that stay in their land, be respecting their mind. But it's death to them snake niggas, they get out of your hell. I stay away from you flunky niggas, cause you're in the bed. Lot of dudes that get real, but need some shots to their head. For them cats that stay in their land, be respecting their mind. But it's death to them certain bitches in your bed. Respect it if you start to love it, hold you stay above them all. Respect it if you with that big pussy on you like a dog. Respect a bitch that got some game. Respect it when your name ring. Respect it when that bag. I've been hanging my flag. We gonna run that bitch back, OG. I'm a full-time family, we cracking now.
now, got two pistols, got jeopardizing my freedom. When I'm stressed out, I my mind on the town of them heathens. Got a phone, bitch, be there for me, always there when I need her. She go to bustin' and pussy over, she want me eat it and feed it. My POV gon' buy a house, wanna search in my dwelling. I've been having some fucking thoughts about fucking this melon. That niggas tell me they nothing, ain't put no money on this phone, no. I was off in that penitentiary, thought I could call home. Laid the dog in the distance when I fell on that joke. But when I touched down on my feet, nigga wanna come close. I love my mom and sister, grandma and my enemies. Every shit hit the fan, they never leaving me hanging. So any threats upon their life, you know I'm fucking expanding. Take my lick if I got it, I ain't telling no nigga. I stay away from you flunky niggas, still in the bed. Lot of dudes say they real, but need some shit to their head. For them cats that stay in there, let me respecting me mind. But it's that to them snake niggas that get out of line. I stay away from you flunky niggas, still in the bed. Lot of dudes that they real, but need some shots to their head. For them cats that stay in there, let me respecting me mind. But it's that to them bitches in your bed. Respect it if you start to love it. Hard to stay above them all. Respect it if you work that big and pussy on you like a dog. Respect a bitch that got some game. Respect it when your name rank. Respect it when that bag.
NOLA OG. Or I'm about to see it. I'm about to check in message right now. Hold up. You ran that bitch, OG. I ain't gonna lie. You hear me? You say you want me to play this one? Hold up, OG. Cause I'm about to run it. I'm about to run that other one back, OG. You snapped on that bitch, you heard me? Hold on, we're gonna On some fucking police again, I'm a full-time felon. We crashing now, got two pistols, got jeopardizing my freedom. When I'm stressed out, I my mind on the town of them heathens. Got a phone, bitch, be there for me, always there when I need her. She go to bustin' that pussy over, she want me eat it and feed it. My POV gon' buy a house, wanna search in my dwelling. I've been having some fucking thoughts about fucking this melon. That niggas tell me they nothing, ain't put no money on this phone, no. I was off in that penitentiary, thought I could call home. Laid the dog in the distance when I fell on that joke. But when I touched down on my feet, nigga wanna come close. I love my mom and sister, grandma and my enemies. Every shit hit the fan, they never leaving me hanging. So any threats upon their life, you know I'm fucking expanding. Take my lick if I got it, I ain't telling no nigga. I stay away from you flunky niggas, still in the bed. Lot of dudes say they real, but need some shit to their head. For them cats that stay in there, let me respecting me mind. But it's that to them snake niggas that get out of line. I stay away from you flunky niggas, cause you're in the bed. Lot of dudes OG flashed on that bitch, you heard me? But yeah, we gonna wait a couple of more minutes for OG having some technical difficulties, you heard me? But I forgot to give y'all his IG, you heard me? OG dot E love, you heard me? That's OG dot ELOVE. You heard me? You know, if you as y'all can see, I played a couple of his freestyles, you understand me? If y'all looking for a genuinely real dude, you understand me? Hold on, OG, let me see. Oh man. But yeah, man, if y'all looking for a real genuine dude with some balls, you heard me? Holla at OG dot E love. You heard me? That's OG dot E love. You heard me? Hit him up. You understand me? Like he said, he opened the features. He is a you know, New Orleans legend. You understand me? At least to me, he is. All them dudes, you heard me? You know, previously I interviewed a couple of artists previously of No Limit and hung with artists off of No Limit, and they all say the same thing. Um, you know, it was just regular to them. You feel me? But you know, I still look at them as legends. They was part of the reason that you know we we they gave us hope. Like every time, like I don't know how it is with y'all. You hear me? But like when we was coming up, when like we ain't had all this, like you heard me. So you know it was just TV, and then we ain't have all that other shit. It was let me see, it was BET. You heard me? It was BET. It was the MTV, but we ain't really fuck with MTV. You heard me on some shit, and it was the box. You feel me? That's all we had. You heard me? So you know, VH1, but we ain't really fuck with VH1 neither. You know what I'm saying? So you know, when somebody from New Orleans used to be on TV, like that used to be like it's something special. Like you understand me? Like you know, it made us like you know, coming from New Orleans and shit. You heard me? It made us believe that we could be, you know, because when you see somebody on TV, that's like when you coming up, that's like greater than life on some shit. You heard me? So, you know what I'm saying? You know, and he had some wise words. I heard everything he said. You understand me? I hope y'all did too. But he said he was gonna try and get back on, but he said he probably can't. But you know what I'm saying? We probably be about to cut it anyway you did, cause we started late, you understand me, but it was a joke. Like I said, you heard me when the OGs, you know, the OGs get VIP on the Two Know the podcast, you understand me? So they kinda like get what they want, you heard me? So you feel me? You know, he was like, man, look, woo, 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 woo. And then, like, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know, I got to put you out there, OG. Then, boom, man, the wait like another hour. You heard me? But that was cool because I was Josing on the phone and, you understand me? You know, engaging and shit. And boom, I want to thank everybody, you heard me, because y'all really showing me love, you heard me, like, from really like looking at the numbers and shit, like, you understand me, like y'all really like showing me love and you know blackball who, man? Fuck a nigga, man. Fuck a nigga. Fuck his jelly donut built ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you sweat it, nigga. I hate niggas that sweat in the cold, you heard me? Like, nigga, it be like 30 degrees outside and this nigga sweating. Like, what's wrong with you? Fat belly ass. Like, I be hating them stupid bathtub built ass niggas, man. And they be like hating this shit. Like, they be having a whole extra like roll of neck right there. And when like they, like when they, like when a bug or something move it up and they gotta fucking lift that little up, man, that shit stink like a motherfucker, man. And like, like when they walk past, it'll be stink too. Like, you heard me, and it's just like it's a lot to deal with a big person. And that's why, yeah, like, you know, big niggas just need to stay in their lane because they fat and it's gonna be summertime. And I ain't about to be punching on no fat nigga and he all fat and stink and all under here is like soaking wet. You know what I'm saying? Like he done had you know what I'm saying, somebody with a jerry curl in a headlock or something, you heard me? You know, but them type of niggas can't blackball me or put me on no blacklist or nothing, cause I told that nigga, you know what I'm saying, I don't fuck with no industry niggas anyway. I fuck with the real. But you know, I just had to talk my shit, you heard me, cause he probably somewhere just ate and about to eat again or something, you feel me? And then for his big ass to be on that small ass sofa with that small ass you know what I'm saying, air condition that was, man, y'all saw the picture I posted his wheelbarrow built ass. But at the same time, you heard me, this was some real shit. I really enjoyed the interview, and the OG gonna be back. They always, you know what I'm saying. I love sitting down with the OGs, you heard me. But that's it, you heard me. It's be done at the general to NOLA the podcast. You keep your body clean, man. Yeah.